All right, shalom and good morning. Boaz here. Welcome to the covenant. Well, out here, just checking out the cornfield that my neighbor recently just cut down, and this signals the time of the year that I have to prepare my little setup for hunting season because this is where I shoot into, and this is probably at its longest length, 400 yards to all the way over there. I checked it. It's about, 400 yards. So it's a minimum of a 400-yard shot that I'm taking. And this is why, I like to hunt the way I hunt because, hey, it takes time to set up deer blinds and all that stuff. But with a nice high lensed, high powered scope, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just not going to be a problem to take down your deer. But I tell people all the time, I've been saying it for years. Look at these prices. It's just crazy to see what's going on. But when you have a flock, when you have deer, when you can hunt deer, when you can raise your goats and your sheep, you don't have to worry about this stuff because you could still eat good. Or you probably say, why is it that his flock is out in the field? That's not my property right there. That is not my property right there. And it's funny, years ago, I asked the guy, hey, you be willing to sell that, the back lot? And he was like, no, why? I'm using it. But he was like, years ago, he was like, I ain't selling a bit of my land. And look at what's happening today. I probably may just go over to the other two pieces of property that's on this same street. And what I'm noticing is that the two beautiful pieces of property are being developed. I mean, they have to be at least 5, 6. I think one is about 5, 6. Another one is about 5 or 6, and they cleared out the tree line and stuff because all of the properties are pretty much configured like this. This property, it has it comes over to the back, so you really can't see back here, but it's surrounded by trees. Pretty much all of the properties are all surrounded by trees. And that's just to give that natural privacy. And then you got an open field, which pretty much, it's the same concept over here. But the idea is that, these prices are so exorbitantly high that people can't even afford land anymore, let alone the infrastructure to put on it. But it's all coming to pass. It really is all coming to pass. This is why you gotta have good relationships because my neighbor, he knows that my flock goes back there, and he doesn't mind. He doesn't care. And as well, they get all of the corn that is left out in the field. They'll go ahead and enjoy the corn. And what do you see what they're doing there? They're relaxing in the field. But they're totally safe. Never had an issue with it. And I know how to let them get back onto the property as well from the back. But this is what self-sufficiency looks like. This is what coordination looks like. This is what you need to understand and get as times go on and things become more and more expensive. People can't already afford it now. Could you imagine what the prices are going to look like in a year? It's sad, but for those who get it and understand it, just keep stacking, keep doing what you're doing, stay consistent, and you will be fine.